I'm thinking maybe you hosting the Oscars next year. We don't have any problems with anybody coming on stage. What do you think, Chuck?
That would be a lot of pressure, brother, to handle that situation. That'd be a lot of pressure. Listen, I love Chris Rock. I love Will Smith. Will was 100% wrong. Let's just leave it right there. I don't want to pile on, but I love Chris Rock. I love Will Smith, but Will Smith was 100% wrong. That's it.
But you've had moments where somebody says something to you when you played.
Yeah, and I was wrong. When I think I've been arrested 4 or 5 times for punching people, and I was wrong. It's all right to admit you're wrong, Dan. I was wrong. I think I've been arrested 4 or 5 times. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I was wrong when I did it. It was an overreaction. Part of our job is to get heckled and people say stupid stuff to you. But at the time I was 25, 26, and I was an idiot for overreacting. Unless somebody physically come at you, you grow up. I'm almost 60 years old now. And stuff you do when you 25, 26, when somebody heckle you, you can't do it. That goes with the job.
Yeah, I know it's tough because I've been courtside and I hear some of the things that are said, and I don't know how you just turn the other cheek.
Yeah, listen, unless they get personal, you just turn the other cheek. I mean, you got to.
Yeah.
I mean, fans, listen, most of the fans are great. I've said this to you before. 90% of fans are great. 10% of them are just jackasses who are jealous and just mad at you because you're successful. But you got to turn the other cheek.
He's Charles Barkley, the Hall of Famer, inside the NBA analyst. Do you have an MVP vote?
I do not.
Do you want one?
And I don't care. But let me tell you something. This is going to be, I had Embiid for 90% of the season. I think the Joker has probably taken the lead. I would love to see more love for Devin Booker. But, man, it's going to be really tight. Like I say, the first 5 months of the season, the Embiid had it, and he's kind of slowed down. Joker has been consistent. But like I say, I would love to see Devin Booker get some more love in the situation.
Is James Harden hurting Joel Embiid's MVP chances?
I wasn't a big fan of the trade when it happened. I think it's either going to go down to the Sixers got a 2-year window to win it this year and next year. And that's it. It's going to be really tight in the Eastern Conference because, man, I actually watched Boston play Miami last night. I don't even think either one of those teams are going to win the East. I still think it's Miami. Excuse me. I think it's Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee is still going to win the East. Hey, listen, if somebody voted for Giannis Antetokounmpo, I would have no problem with MVP either. But I do think it's Joel and Joker, and if Devin Booker should get some love. But if Giannis won it, I would have no problem with that. But I think they're the team to beat in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought it was Embiid's to lose, but, I watch Giannis, and he's competing against himself. What he does, we're kind of measuring him against himself, and I think we take him for granted.
Yeah, I don't know if we're taking for granted. I mean, they were struggling early because of all the injuries, and they're probably gonna. I think they're probably gonna finish with the best record in the East. And if like I say, Joel was playing at a hell of a level before the James Harden trade, and you consider they were in the top 3 or 4 without Ben Simmons, but listen, he has faded a little bit. But like I say, Joker has been there, and he's playing. He's playing at the same level. But like I say, Devin Booker gets no love, and he deserves some love. This is going to be, in my opinion, probably the closest vote since I got robbed by Magic Johnson in 1986, 87. I'm still bitter, Dan.
Did you think you got robbed?
100% I got robbed. Because if you go back, it was the closest vote ever. And what bothered me about it was I got all the first place votes and I didn't get any second and third place votes, which was impossible.
Wow.
If I get all the first place votes, the worst I'm going to get is second and third. So if you go back and look at the voting, I got all the first place votes And then I didn't get any second and third place votes. And I was really pissed about that.
Okay, was it more of a robbery that you didn't win or that Shaq lost to Steve Nash?
Well, Shaq is 100% wrong in his argument. This is like, it's like when these guys on television today who have no talent, they argue about the Michael Jordan, LeBron thing. And it's like, wait a minute, there's no right or wrong answer. I'm a Michael guy, and I love LeBron. LeBron's amazing. But these guys on television who have no talent argue about stuff that's like, so it's a lose-win proposition. So Shaq, it's always went to the guy who had the best record in the NBA. It never went to the best player. Michael Jordan was probably the best player in the NBA for 3 years before he won MVP because his team wasn't winning. Yeah. But this argument, Shaq, the Phoenix Suns had the best record in the NBA those years. Was Shaq a better player than Steve Nash? Yes. But my Phoenix Suns had the best record in the NBA. And if you go back and look in the last 30 years, Magic wasn't better than Bird. Whoever had the best record won MVP. Same thing with Kobe. Kobe probably should have won a couple more MVPs because he was better. But his team was mediocre. So this fake argument they have every year, who should get MVP? Joel, Joker, Devin Booker, and Giannis. It's got to be one of those four guys. If you vote for somebody else, you're just trying to be contrary.
Who does Joker remind you of?
Wow, that's a great question, Dan. I don't know, because I don't know if we've ever had a center who could shoot threes. He's probably the best passing center ever. If he reminded me of somebody, he's not as big as him, but probably Sabonis.
Okay.
Sabonis in his heyday was a great three-point shooter. He was probably the best passing big man at the time. Joker, man, to shoot threes, his ability to pass the ball. I don't know if we've ever had a guy like him. And the beauty of his game is, we get so enamored with guys who are athletic, Dan, who they're very athletic, but they can't play dead. I mean, you look at the NBA now, we got a lot of guys who can run and jump, but they can't play dead. But to be able to play as great as he is and not really athletic, it's a testament to how great he really is.
Well, I see it. It's like when I first saw Luka when he was playing in Europe, and he's playing against grown men, but it looked like he was just getting by them. He was just getting his shot off. But he was. And I thought, God, I don't think he'll get away with that in the NBA. I don't know if, but he does. He just gets by you. He just gets his shot off. But he's doing it against the best players in the world.
Well, he does that. But Kawhi Leonard plays like that too. I mean, they just play at their own pace. Joker plays at his own pace. You can never speed them up. They get where they want to go, and they make the play. That's a great example. Luka's amazing, but he plays at his own pace. He doesn't look like he's the most athletic guy in the world. Neither does Kawhi, who's a great player also. But Joker's the same way. I think all three of those guys are great, but they always play at their own pace. You never see them doing stuff like Kawhi made a dunk in the playoffs last year. Everybody went crazy because it was the first time we saw him like really go crazy and dunk on the whole team. But other than that, he plays at a steady pace.
How tough is it dealing with Kenny Smith on the set with North Carolina doing well in the tournament?
It's unbearable. It's unbearable. He's just a pain in the ass. That's the only way I can explain it. And the thing that's funny, he is way worse off camera than he is on camera. Like the other day, he put his little coffee cup up and put his feet up on the desk and says, "Oh, this is a cakewalk. I just need a cigarette right now." Wow. I mean, listen, and I don't mind it. Hey, when Auburn made it to the Final Four, I was going crazy because we had never been to the Final Four, and it was one of the greatest things in my life seeing Auburn in the Final Four. It was cool.
But Kenny is making people Duke fans there. That's hard to do. No,
you're either a Carolina fan or you're a Duke fan. Like one of our bosses, Sean, he's the biggest Duke fan in the world. The big boss at CBS,
Sean McManus.
Yes, Sean McManus. But he walks around and he comes in a day and talks about, I really need us to get to the Final Four. Listen, that's the one thing I say, Dan. I've been to the Olympics twice. It's the greatest thing I've ever experienced. But there's nothing like March Madness. It's the coolest event other than Olympics I've ever been part of. And also, Saturday at the Final Four is one of the most amazing experiences of my life. I mean, when you got 20,000 fans of each school, when that Saturday afternoon start, there's nothing like Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. Man, it's so cool.
Did Duke or North Carolina recruit you?
No, I wasn't a nationwide recruit. I was small. Remember, because I grew from 5'10" to 6'5" in 1 year. So I kind of came on the radar late. And I got recruited by, I didn't even get recruited by big SEC schools like Kentucky and Georgia. I mean, it was pretty much Alabama, Auburn, and UAB. And I made the best decision ever to go to Auburn.
It's great to talk to you. Hope you're doing well. You look good.
Thank you, brother. Things are going great. One more weekend and get like 5 days off before the NBA playoffs start. And then it's vacation. Hey, so next year, remember the Super Bowl in Arizona next year?
Yeah.
I told you, are you going to do the show from the Barkley compound?
Well, we're trying to figure out how we can do it. You're not going to be there the whole time there during Super Bowl week. Like, you'll be working.
Wait, whoa. I only want you there one day, brother.
No. My bad.
No.
Oh, damn. Paulie, I thought you said we were doing the whole week.
6 or 7 days at the Chuck Mansion.
Wait.
No. One day at the Barkley first of all, it's not a mansion, it's a compound.
It's called the Barkley Center.
Yeah, the Barkley Center, yes.
See?
Yeah, but you get 1 day there, Dan. You're not going to do all week. Hell no.
All right. Let me think about doing it. I appreciate the offer, but I thought, God, we got a week that we can spend at Charles' house.
Yeah. Nope. Nobody can spend a week at my house. You can spend a day at the Barkley house.
A day. All right. Well, how many square feet do we have here?
I think it's 20,000, something like that.
When you don't know how many square feet you have, you got too many.
Well, and first of all, let's get one thing straight. Yeah. You're not coming into the main house. You can either use my drive. I got a putting green and driving range, and I got a tennis court in my backyard. Okay. You're going to do the show. You're going to do the show probably from the tennis court, and when you have to go pee, you're going to go to the guest house. I'm not letting you in the big house.
Well, what's in the big house that you're worried about?
Money.
Oh, stop.
Jewelry.
There's no trophies in there.
Oh, there's a couple trophies in there. There's an MVP. You know what? The only trophy I got.
Okay.
The only trophy I got. Well, I got 2 gold medals in there, and I got my MVP. Those are the only 3 medals I've ever kept in my life.
Yeah, but I can go to Michael Phelps' house and see all the gold medals I won. I don't care about yours.
But listen, let me tell you something. I love Phelps, but he don't have no MVP trophy. Let me tell you something. If you melt all his gold, if you melt all his gold medals, they won't be able to make one MVP trophy. Don't forget that.
Wow. Well, I can always go to Jordan's house and see. He's got a few MVPs.
Yeah, he got a few MVPs.
Now, does he keep his stuff out? Does he have a display case?
I don't know the answer to that question because I haven't been to the new house in Jupiter.
Oh, okay.
But just for the record, I don't keep my stuff just sitting out. You have to come into a special room. I don't listen.
I'll stay in the guest house.
Okay, that's the only way you got to go to the bathroom. You're not staying anywhere.
Oh, we're not even staying on the property?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, you can come to the house and do the show. And I told you, if you got to go to the bathroom, you're going in the guest house. You're not coming in the big house.
How about a guided tour? Can we do that?
With no cameras?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you can do that.
Damn, we went from a whole week there to now we have a morning and then we don't even get to stay there.
Hey, I tell you what I'll do, Dan, since I got love for you and your guys. I'll let you do 2 days.
Oh, God. Get a hold of the big unit, Randy Johnson. He'll let us stay there the whole week.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm pretty damn sure you're not going to the big unit's house. He don't allow anybody around him.
He doesn't like anybody. He
doesn't like.
No, he doesn't.
You know what? It's so funny. I've had people ask me about Randy Johnson for like years. I said, and Randy's always been great with me personally. And I did like, yo, man, he wasn't very friendly. I said, yeah, you probably shouldn't walk up to the big unit.
Thank you, Chuck. Have fun this weekend.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.